What's up, everybody? Circus here coming at you with the box 1 week later. This week I got PDS in here with me. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up? How is everybody doing?
So here we are, Antinomic Theory. Going into this, everybody said the box was going to be complete doo-doo. So it's been a week. We've seen some tournaments. Is the box doo-doo?
Hmm. I say that's it's still to be determined.
Really? No! See you the box 1 week
Yes.
later. We're supposed to tell people yes or no.
Yes. So
Still too early, huh?
right now I'm having this, TGs is looking like the deck with the most potential.
Mm-hmm.
But as we're seeing, because we do tournaments daily, as you guys know, every day I'm seeing some new cards being added to the TG deck. So they're developing. So, at first TGs was being dominated by Blue Eyes. Today we just finished Battle Phase Friday. We're seeing the TG deck adopt Survival's End, which allows them to destroy the Blue Eyes monster since it's a normal monster, and it lets it
Oh, okay.
summon the Boost Raptor from the deck. So you have a way to you get another interaction against the Blue Eyes deck. So every day we're seeing some new strategies. They're trying to optimize the deck every single day. So that being said, I want to see how it is going to be more optimized next week, but for right now, it's looking like probably TG is the only good deck out of this box.
TG is the only good archetype out of the box, but what is in here that you need for that archetype?
So
Just
you
the
need
KO?
the Screw Serpent,
Mm-hmm.
and you need the Star Guardian. So you need three of the URs, Screw Serpent, and then you need the Star Guardian, two of him.
Okay.
And then if you're playing the dinosaur version of the deck, that's all you need out of the box.
Okay.
And then if you're playing the other version, that's more of a free to play uh, version of the deck. So you really only need one copy of everything. But I would not advise to build that version just because going through, if you're opening up a main box, you're probably going to want to go through it 3 times. And I don't think this is
Right,
a main
right.
box that's worth it for.
Okay, so you need three screw serpent, three halberd cannon?
No. That as you get that in the skill, so
So
you're
you
good
don't
to
you
go
don't
with
even
that.
need that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just
You
like,
just
why is that even there then, right?
yeah. It's interesting that they would do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need the three screw serpents and you need the two star guardians.
And the two star guardians. All right.
Yep.
All
And then the
right.
other cards you need are you have to farm for.
Okay. So you got to make sure you get through this event before it's over,
Right.
which is almost going to be when you see this video, so get in there, guys. So what about Rikkas? This is the one I feel like we got to be delicate with because a lot of people I think are in love with the Rikkas.
Yes. I mean, as you guys saw in one of our earlier videos this week, it was getting absolutely dominated by Sonic Duck.
Vanilla
The
spice.
yes. So, and that's not the only time I've seen it get dominated. It has been having horrible performances
Mm-hmm.
day after day in tournaments.
And why is that? It doesn't have anywhere to go, right? It
It
does a
doesn't
turn
really
one
have
play and then
yeah, it doesn't really have a really great win condition, and it's not really that consistent.
right.
So
Like, what's their best turn one play?
I think their best turn one has like a negate or two negates, but it's like really inconsistent. Like, and also the sad part with the deck is that like the decks the list I've been seeing play three glow up bulb, which is a UR in another box that you have to go.
Right,
So
right.
it's like, am I really gonna do all this just to play some anime girls? Probably not. So it's like,
Well, man, man,
I
some
mean, there
people
might
that
be
might,
there
you
might be
know,
somebody, but I'm not that person.
you're not that
I,
guy.
I'm good with my screw serpents.
All right. We also saw shark support in here, right? Did that
Yes.
do anything with the water deck? Is there a new shark deck?
So we have been seeing some lantern sharks
Mm-hmm.
because it lets you summon the silent angler from the deck. So it
Okay.
gives you that little interaction. And we actually have seen a new water deck develop. It plays X full armored Xyz Black Ray. So that is a skill that lets you give me 1 second. So it places one full armored Black Ray Lancer from outside of your deck
Mm-hmm.
on top of one Black Ray Lancer or submeasurable carrier arrow shark you control. So how do you summon this submersible aerial shark card. So this is a card that's a rank 3, and you need two level 3 monsters, right?
Right.
So the easy way to get it out is with Bahamut Shark, because
Okay.
Bahamut Shark gets it out, and then you use the skill and you put it on top. So is that card worth making a deck around? Probably it's not, honestly. It's because
No.
we've seen it in the tournaments. We've seen it in tournaments. It's not even making the top 32.
Okay.
It's using all the new cards from the box: the Lantern Shark, the Buzzsaw Shark,
Hmm.
the new there's this other card that they play. It's like a spell card. But yeah, no, it hasn't been doing good at all. The other water deck is far superior in my opinion, just because they also play the Fish Depth Charge, the new believe it's brand new from the card trader, right? You can get 3 copies of it now.
Now, finally, yes.
Yeah,
That's a
you
great
remember that
card. Yep.
back
Oh,
in the day,
I
Circus?
definitely
Yes,
remember that
yes,
card. Yes.
yes.
Very overpowered at 1, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
So yeah, now you can get it at 3. So the thing is, you're making a deck around that trap card, right?
Right.
But why not just summon Diva, special summon infantry, and it's the same thing, but you don't have to draw the trap card. You just have to draw Diva
Right.
or
It's just
infantry.
bam, bam.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a deck that's it is a deck you can build out of the box, but in my opinion, the other deck is the other water deck just blows it out of the water.
So
No,
what?
no pun intended.
Okay. How many Lantern Shark do you need if you were to build that deck? Is it 2, 3?
I've seen 2, but I'm sure the most optimized version would be 3,
Okay.
because it gets all your water monsters out of the
Right.
deck. So it's going to be your starter card.
Mm-hmm. And then we saw. I did a video that came out on Saturday. Burning Abyss. Just they
Yes,
gave us half the archetype.
that's right. Yes, they gave us probably the worst ones. The only really good one is, well, there's Libic and Barbar. Those are the best two, but there's
Right.
not really
Right.
much you can do with them. So
There were people mauling in my comments because I called it a ritual archetype, and I know it's not. In the TCG, it's got XZs and synchros and stuff, but in Duel Links, it's a ritual archetype. I'm sorry.
right, yes,
You can try to XZs with them, but as soon as you XZs one monster, you can't summon anything else
right,
because they blow
yes.
up on the field, or
So
you have to
there's the
set them.
yeah, there's only like 2 ways to make this deck. You make the Malakota deck,
Hmm.
or you make a like a cheese Titan Showdown. Play Cosmics, and then Nightmare Shark Turbo, and then try to cheese them. But like that,
Right,
obviously,
right, right. But as soon
yeah,
as you get one XZs monster on the field, because if one of their effects on the card is if you control any monster that's not Burning Abyss, you have to destroy the Burning Abyss monster.
right. And this also includes face down cards. So like you wait for them to summon 2 Burning Abyss out, and then you Canadian one of them, the other one dies instantly.
Oh,
So
really?
like,
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
you got to be real careful. So there's a lot of weaknesses to this deck, and it doesn't have the critical
Right.
cards that they need, like Dante, Seer, Skarm, Graph. They don't have any of the really really great cards. So
Yeah, yeah. People are kind of upset. They're like, Circuits is such a great deck in the TCG. I'm like, but this is Duel Links. It sucks.
yeah,
They made it a ritual deck in Duel Links for some reason.
yeah, it's kind of crazy how they do that. They
Uh,
just
It
yeah,
it sucks because like even the Malakota, that's some cool card art. I really like it. It's just it sucks that it's really hard to get out. It's a ritual
yeah,
deck, or a
hmm
ritual summon, so it's really hard to do.
yeah. So it's out
It's
of all of
ouch,
the three,
right?
yeah, the three decks we got: the Burning Abyss, the Rikkas, TGs.
Hmm.
Honestly, I have seen TGs putting in work though. Even
Right.
today they got
Yep.
the top 8 in battle phase, so they're getting up there. So I think for that deck, I'll definitely wait. I'll definitely wait on the optimized list, but the other two have not been putting anything on the table, and no numbers are on the table for them.
Now we did see some like generic synchro support. Synchros were back in this box. They had taken a break for a little while. Anything good besides the TG stuff? Obviously, that's kind of archetype specific, but was there anything besides that really? We had Turbo Cannon. There's like 2 cards for turbos in here. And I did like a search. There's not a lot of turbo cards in the game. So like even like getting this thing summoned, it doesn't do
Yeah,
much once you do.
yeah. There's nothing really.
And then there was a Gen X ally triarm. I mean, there's just like Just little. It just seems like random stuff they threw in the box.
Yeah, Hydrogenics would have been cool, but it's kind of past the time. So,
Yeah. Kind of the
yeah,
same with the generic XZ support. We finally got a rank 2 XZs, right? Gachi Gantetsu?
yes. Yeah, he used to be really, really strong, but in the TCG, obviously, this was used to. Not anymore. I think
Yeah.
a lot of these XCs you'll find they've already been power crept, which means the level of cards, the power level of the cards right now is like way stronger than
Right.
what this card can offer.
Then
So yep, go ahead.
I
Sorry
was
about
gonna
that.
say just in general, there wasn't like even like a lot of cards in the box that were good standalone cards. I noticed.
Right.
Besides with
Yeah.
the one we'll get to in the end here, but like there's no standalone trap or spell that like you would want to put in a deck.
Right. There's not really any card that like there's no clash. You
Treacherous
remember
trap
that?
hole or
Exactly. Yeah. Nothing like
so,
that.
yeah, I noticed that. And then the elephant in the room here, mystical space typhoon. Do
Yes.
we go into the box for 3?
No, not like me.
Not like
Yes.
why not?
So the reason being is that while Mystical Space Typhoon does offer another way for you to clear back row, right now the superior card is definitely Trunade, like hands down. Trunade is the
Trunade.
ultimate. Yes,
Okay.
Giant Trunade, or I'm sorry, Hey Trunade is definitely the best one.
Because people like
And
usually compare it to Cosmic. You're comparing it to Hey Trunade.
yeah, because yeah, you can play Cosmic as well, but I think that the decks that really want to deal with back row, they're playing Hatronade. And if they can't play Hatronade, then they're going to play Cosmic. And if they can't play Cosmic or Hatronade, then that's when you would consider Mystical Space Typhoon.
Or Night Beam. Or Galaxy
Exactly.
Cyclone. Right?
Yes. Well, the other problem with Mystical Space Typhoon is just in this really bad box. So you're going to be
Right.
finding a lot. There're not going to be a lot of players that can, experiment with it. But
Well, a lot of people
yeah.
are saying it's good for new players, possibly.
So yeah, if you're going into this box as a new player, I don't know. I would not advise it just because you can get so much more value in other boxes. But I mean, if you really like, here's the thing: like TG decks, the main way to play that deck is you need access to Screw Serpent. That's the number one thing. So how do you get to Screw Serpents? You need to draw it, or you need to have it in the graveyard for Star Guardian to revive it, or to get it back and special summon it. So you need Screw Serpent, and you're gonna need the Raptor card. That's like the two most important cards. So the best way to, you build a deck around your win condition. So since that's my win condition, I need to play as many cards as possible as to consistently draw that. So you play the Lightsworn engine, you play all of this stuff to mill it, and if you start to notice, you got to open up like 5 main boxes to make TGs. That's
Right.
just extremely expensive compared to other strategies.
What about these videos and people were saying one time through the box you got TGs, buddy. Here's a free to play version.
Yeah, so the thing about those is I would not advise anybody to go through a box just once. Like if you want to build a consistent deck,
Mm-hmm.
there's you get much better value out of different other boxes, not this one.
There's better boxes if you're gonna go once through,
Exactly.
but not this one. Okay.
Not this one, no. Yeah, you're not getting really, what are you getting? MST and Screw Serpent and the Drillfish, and that's it really for your deck. Like, and then obviously, I think you would actually need the Halberd Cannon because you're not going to be playing the Delta XL. You're going to be playing the other skill.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then, yeah, it's just not a good free to play deck.
So
I'm honestly, I would go on a limb and say Amazon is a superior free to play deck than one go
oh
through one
man, you
box.
just started a war.
We
You
gotta
just
put it to
started
the
a
test. We gotta
war.
put it to the test one of these days.
All
But
right, out of 10, give me a rating out of 10 on this box.
on this box, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Ooh, okay.
Just because it's not the. I mean, at least we got TGs. It's not, landed the Titans bad, but
I just feel
it's
like it's
not
just a big
great.
mishmash of stuff that you can't do anything with.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
down the
definitely a
road.
weird box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
down the road they'll release some deck, and then you'll have to go back to this one to get 3 of something.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised how much they they've delayed Antinomy so much, and then they're giving him his own box. Like that's really strange that they would do that. Like I haven't seen that from like they just some. I don't want to call them random, but we're in Zexal era. They're just giving some 5D's character his own box even.
Why not? Blast from the
Yeah.
past, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys think of the box. Did you go into it? Are you going to go into it? And how far did you go into it? I went about $130 into it. So not too
Yeah.
bad.
I'm free to play, so I haven't touched the box yet.
But we both, PDS and I both have pack opening videos, so make sure to check those out. But yeah, so make sure to get in our Discord because it's free. The tournaments are free. The new player help is free. It's a good time. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. I'm Circus. That's PDS.
See ya. Clear mind, boys. Clear mind.
We'll see you next time.